Come into your Tadasana, stepping your feet right on your mat. Come into your room where you have space to move freely. I do have a wall kind of close to me. You can be close to a wall if that helps you stabilize. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Let's roll through the front of the toes, lifting the heels, and then flex your feet. Try to peel your toes off the ground. And again, roll to the front of your foot on the balls of your feet, lift your heels, draw the heels down, flex your feet, peel the toes back. Good. Do this a few times. Awesome. Let's come to center. Soften your knees. Sweep your hands up to the sky, inhaling. As you exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back. Let's go all the way down to our toes. At the very bottom, let your hands come down to the floor. Your lower back rounds and your head falls towards the ground like a weight. Let's take an inhale, placing your hands on your shins. Come up halfway. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and together. As you exhale, round your spine. Drape your hands, let go. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll one vertebrae up at a time. Shoulders rolling back at the top. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, flat back, fold over, arms go out into a T, palms turn down, hinge from your hips, bend your knees as we come down. Now let's release our hands, release your head. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, squeeze your shoulder blades back and together. Exhale, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, sweep your arms out and come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra, your heart center. Take your hands out, sweep up. Bring your right wrist into your left hand. Push your biceps behind your ears. And now let's give ourselves a big tug over to the left as we push our right hip out to the right. Inhale, come to center. Switch your hands, left wrist into the right hand. And exhale, pull over to the right as you push your left hip over to the left. Good. Come back to center. Release your hands, hinge from your hips, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, squeeze your shoulder blades back and together, lift your chin away from your chest. Exhale, round your spine, fold. Now Pilates roll, take a deep breath in at the bottom. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis, roll through your lumbar spine, then through your thoracic, the middle, and then your cervical spine. Your chin goes parallel with the floor and shoulders roll back. Inhale, sweep up. Palms come together and Pilates dive. It's like we're diving into an ice cold pool. You're rounding through. It's very different than the forward fold that we were doing. Let your hands drip down, let them part. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll back up. Beautiful. Let's try that without our hands. So hands by the side of our body. Take an inhale. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Roll through your spine. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll back up. Good. Let's step our feet wide, taking our toes at 11 and 1. Turn them out, okay? Bend your knees, hands on your inner thighs. Inhale, lift your heart, tailbone goes out. And as you exhale, big rounding through your spine, hollow out through your navel. Inhale, belly comes down, open from shoulder to shoulder. Exhale, big arch like a hollowing cat. Meow. One more deep inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As we exhale, let your hands drape down, roll up, restack. Shoulders roll back. Step your feet back to parallel, 2 fist distance apart. Take your hands behind you in your cape pose, pressing your shoulders back, press the pinkies back, feel your triceps turn on. Now reach out in front of your shoulders, turning your palms up. As you bend your knees, press your palms back and down. And then sweep up, find the rotation through your arm. And notice when you're bending your knees. Take a peek at your toes. Make sure your knees do not pass your toes, okay? Try your hardest to keep your knees on top of your ankles, right? Like you're sitting into a little chair behind you. Now you can stay slow. This is nice, right? Push through the heels, engage through your core, or we can speed it up a little bit. Lower and lift and lower and lift. Now activate the Pilates breath. Deep inhale in through your nose. As you exhale, blow it out your mouth. It is called a sniffing breath because it sounds like we're sniffing, right? Sniffing some flowers, maybe an ocean wave, and then blow out, de-stress, push it all out of your mouth. Good, let's add our right knee as we stand up. Pull it in towards your chest, find that slight pause, come back down. Right knee up. Now if you're like, I'm not feeling that balance today, you can walk over to your stabilizer, right? Use your chair or use your wall. Fingertips to the wall or to the chair, right? That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Lift your right knee, take your arms out into a T. Do tiny circles back with your arms. Flex your right foot and lift your right knee higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your right knee really high. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come back. Right foot comes down parallel to your left. And press up. Lower down. Big lift. And inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Yes, I can see some of you are working. The computer's kind of far from me, but I can see all these little boxes moving around. Great job. Keep on going. Now let's add that left knee. Pull it up and in. Find that pause. That pause is when your abs turn on. Keep on going. In through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold right here. Open your arms out into a T. Shoulders stay down. Flex the left foot. Tiny circles back with your arms like you're tracing a dime. And then lift your left knee. Boom. And boom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Lift that left knee higher. Exhale, step the left foot down. Come back into your chair. Both feet down. Okay. We're gonna lift both heels. All right, find that releve. Lift, find your hold. Come back down. Lift and come back down. All right. It's gonna be tough to hold on your tiptoes. Try to look at something that's not moving and then come back down. If you're looking at me, I'm moving, I could throw you off. Maybe look at a little spot on the wall or a spot on your table. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Catch your breath. Lift your heels and drop them down. Your knees stay bent. Your tailbone is neutral. So I'm trying my hardest not to tuck or round my lower back. I'm staying in that spine that I walk with, my natural spine. Find your shakes, lower your heels down. Shake and bake. Shake. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your heels up on 1 and little pause. Little pause. Get down lower. If you're not shaking yet, work a little harder. Get lower. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach your hands out in front of you. Sit your hips low. Lift your heart higher. Lift your heels higher. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and forward fold. Hands come down to the ground. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Come up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step your feet wide. Toes slightly turn out. Take your arms out like you are a star. You are a star. Bend your knees. Hips go back. Cross the arms at the bottom. Start to turn the palms up. Draw that big circle. Fancy arms. You love this one. Let's do a set of fancy arm squat here. Squat. Good. So I'm pushing my hips down and back again. Get loose through your shoulders. Get bigger through the front of your body, right? We spend a lot of time working on computers, texting, eating, driving. We're constantly letting those shoulders cave in. I want you to think of expansion through the heart, through your whole chest, your pec major and your minor. Maybe open bigger than your body with your arms. I'm doing a slight back bend through my shoulder girdle. Just baby back bend to open up bigger. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hands to your heart. Turn your right toes out to the right. Bend your right knee over the ankle. Turn your left toes also to the right. Now look at your feet. You want to draw a line or be able to draw a line from your right heel to your left foot arch. That's like, imagine you have a yardstick between your feet. That line should meet. If it doesn't meet, scoot your feet over so it does meet. Now take your arms out into a T. Gaze over your right fingertips. Bend your right knee over the ankle. Are you leaning towards your right hand? Pull your shoulders on top of your hips so you're not reaching. Shoulders back, torso stacked on those hip bones. Now left hand comes down, right hand reaches up. Keep the bend in your right knee. Reverse that warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Gaze past the right fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, left hand comes down towards the left thigh. How far can you reach your left hand down your left calf? Exhale, warrior 2. And reverse. Do not move your legs. Exhale, warrior 2. Again, let's reverse. Big warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. And on this last reverse, straighten your right leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Soft gaze over the right fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, wheel down. Right hand comes down, then your left hand comes down. Lift your left heel, hold. Find your runner's lunge. Breathe into this space. It's the first big lunge we've done. I need you to breathe big. Good, one more deep inhale. As we exhale, place your hands down. Spread your fingers. Your pointer finger parallel with your mat's edge and the other pointer finger. Step your right foot back. Find your plank. You can stay here or place the knees down. Uncurl the toes. Press the shins down on the tops of your feet. Chin off the chest. Or stay in your plank with your knees lifted. Hold. We got 5 seconds here. Easy. You can do anything for 5 seconds. Try not to squeeze your glutes. Keep your tailbone soft. Now, let's shift your shoulders past your hands. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before your abs or thighs. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift your heart. Squeeze your elbows back like arrows. And squeeze your shoulder blades back and together. Imagine that I put a little pencil between your shoulder blades and I'm like, hold on to my pencil. That is my favorite pencil. Don't drop it. Press your feet deeper against the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Let your big toes come towards each other. Let your hips and glutes come down towards your heels. Walk your hands over to the right. Take your left hand on top of your right. Push your hips down to the left. Walk your hands over to the left. Take your right hand on top of your left. Push your hips down to the right. Walk your hands to center, right in front of your shoulders. Press them to your palms so much that your elbows and your forearms lift. You should feel them firm and engaged. Now push forward from your knees. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees 2 inches away from the ground. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push your hips up and back. Find your upside down V shape in your first downward facing dog. Lift your heels. Let's pedal out a little bit. Take your head to the left and to the right. And just do what feels good in your body, what you need. Let's do one more pedal here. 2 and 2. Draw your heels down. Push your shoulders towards your waist. Resist that urge that gravity puts on us, right? Gravity tries to bring the shoulders to shrug. Don't let that happen. Extend your right leg. Inhale. Embrace, embrace, embrace. As you exhale, pull your right knee towards your chest, towards your heart. Bring your shoulders on top of your wrists. Gracefully step your right foot between your hands. All right. If you need to, you can put your back knee down, your left knee. Low lunge is fine. Or let's stay in that runner's lunge. Come onto your fingertips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift 5 inches away from the ground. Take your hands behind you. You should be a straight line from the top of your head out your left heel. You can stay here, especially if you have lower back injuries. Now, reach your hands out. You can stay here. If your back feels okay, I want you to shift your shoulders back on top of your hips. Inhale, lift your heart coming into your back bend. And as you exhale, open your arms out 90 degrees into your cactus. Inhale. Exhale, reach your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, reach your hands forward towards the opposite corner of the room. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left heel higher and try lifting your left foot off the ground. Virabhadrasana 3. Flex your left foot. Micro bend in the standing leg in your right knee for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and then lightly on your left toes. Let your hands come down towards your hips as you shift your shoulders back on top of your hips. Reach your hands to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra. Slightly lean forward, incline lunge. Inhale. Exhale, turn to your left. Let's come back into your fancy arms. Sumo squats, toes slightly out. Flush it out. Big fancy arms. That's the technical term. Try not to hit yourself. I just hit myself. Now, switch your arms. Alternate what arm is coming on top. Hi, Mari. See you in here. Hey, Rick. Keep on going. Awesome. Great, Sharon. Beautiful, Tanya. Yes, Jan. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hands to your heart. Bring it in. Turn your left toes to the left. Bend your left knee over the ankle. Turn your right toe slightly to the left. Let's come into heel to arch alignment. Heel to arch. Okay, draw that line. Left heel to the right foot arch. Sometimes, like when you're doing training, you might draw these lines on your mat, and you can do it if that helps you. Arms out into a T. Shift your shoulders back on top of your hips. Really anchor through the back left heel. Firm both thighs. Are you reaching towards your left hand? Don't reach. Shift your shoulders back on top of your hips. Look past your left fingertips. Calm your breath. I'm going to do it too. That warm up is kicking my booty. Now let's reverse. Beautiful. Open up your left ribs. That lateral seam, I feel it a lot in my left hip. Exhale, Warrior two, look past your left fingertips. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Good, take another inhale in your warrior two. Exhale. Inhale here as well. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, guess what? Now we're gonna straighten that left leg. Reach your right hand down your right calf as much as you can. Exhale, re-bend your left knee. Look over the left fingertips. Warrior two. Beautiful. Now, lift your right heel. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's find your lunge first. Square off the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the ground. Hold here. Breathe through your right hip and your left glute. Awesome. Plant your hands down. Spread your fingers. Step your left foot back. Find your plank. You can do it on your toes. You can do it on your knees, pushing the shins down and your feet down as well. But keep your heart open. Keep your shoulders pressing into their sockets. Keep your spine tall by lifting through the top of your head, okay? Find that alignment. Oh, we're holding for 10 seconds, I know. I know what you're thinking. This warm-up is crazy. I know, I've been up for a while and I've had lots of coffee. Hold for 3, 2, shift your shoulders past your hands 7 inches. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before abs or thighs. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze as if you're rolling a ball away with your nose. Press your feet down. Lift into your low cobra. Now, without moving your shoulders, let's lift our hands. Hold here for 5. Press your feet down for 4. Lift higher for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your head down, bring your hands down. Inhale, straighten your arms. Hinge from the hips. Big toes come towards each other. Extended child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right. Take your left hand on top of your right. Push your hips down to the left. Walk your hands over to the left. Take your right hand on top of your left. Push your hips down to the right. Walk your hands to center. Press into your palms. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Shift your knees back underneath your hips. Curl your toes under. Push your shoulders back. Lift your knees 1 inch. Stay right here. And let's lift up 1 inch, lower 1 inch. Lift and lower. If you have sensitive wrists, you can come onto forearms. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you don't want to do this here, you can do a plank at the wall, right? That's okay too. Soften the knees, press them out. Little soften, big reach. Keep on going. You are doing great. 99, 98, 97. Just kidding. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and downward facing dog. Blow it out. Good. Lift your heels up high. Exhale, lower your heels towards the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now do this, but try to isolate your shoulders so your shoulders don't move. I know. More control. That's where the change is, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your heels down. Extend your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, pull your left knee in. Bend it. Pull it towards your heart. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands in your half plank. Gracefully step your left foot between your hands. If it doesn't make it, you scoot it up there. Remember, scooting is safer than kicking, and safety first, y'all. Okay, come onto your fingertips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up 5 inches away from the ground off your fingertips. Take your hands behind you. Find your incline lunge, that straight line of light from the top of your head at your right heel. Take your hands out in front of your shoulders towards the opposite corner of the room. Now you're a line of light from the fingertips at your right heel. If your back feels okay, now shift back the shoulders on top of the hips. Exhale, cactus arms. Gaze can go towards the sky or forward depending on your spine, okay? Be careful. Practice ahimsa. No harm to yourself, no harm to others. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, take your hands behind you. Lean slightly forward, lift your right heel higher. Maybe you stay here. Take an inhale to prep. Maybe you lift your right foot. Bring your right foot right behind your right hip. Turn the right toes towards the ground. Slightly squeeze your shoulders back and together. It's like a baby cobra, a baby back bend between the shoulder blades. Micro bend your left knee. Press your pinkies back towards the sky. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Land lightly on your right toes like a little cloud. Sweep your hands back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Incline lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Let's turn slightly toward the right. Open your arms real big and fancy. Rinse and repeat. Flush it out, right? You should be nice and warm in both glutes, in your hamstrings, in your quads, and through the whole upper body now. Now we're really safe, and I think we're more than safe, right? I'm gonna check out our time. We've been moving for 29 minutes straight, which is awesome. We need to move past 20 minutes to get our heart rate where it's going and to burn what we want. We have to do at least 20 minutes. So we got more than that. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Hips go down and back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Stand up. Press into your heels. Turn your right toes out to the right. Turn your left toes also to the right. Find your heel to arch alignment. Arms out into your T. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. Reach your left hand up and over. They call it cheek to bicep, right? Left bicep to cheek, but they're not really touching, okay? But I want you to open up those left ribs. Think of rotating, like you want the whole left side to shine towards the ceiling. And also find your line, your straight line from your left fingertips out the left heel. Stay here, breathe here. Now, maybe bring your right hand into this. Lots of abs, I know. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend your right elbow onto the right thigh. Reach the left hand up and over. Now you can stay here. This is great. Work here, or bring the right hand in front of the right foot on the inside seam. Bring your left hand up to the sky. Bend your left elbow, taking your left hand behind the small of your back. Remember, anywhere you want to stay, stay. You don't have to go forward with me. But for those of you yogis that want to go forward, let's take your right hand underneath your right thigh. Link your right hand with your left hand. Put your weight into your right foot. Hop your left foot forward. Lift your left heel. Find your focus. Regain your breath. And try lifting into your birds of paradise. Push your shoulders back. Option to extend your right leg. Maybe not, maybe. Wherever you are, 3 deep breaths. Good. Lower your right foot down. Root into your right foot. Bring your left foot back. Reach your right hand to the ground, left hand up to the sky. Inhale, warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Wheel down. Right hand down, left hand down. Lift your left heel. Step the right foot back. Come into your plank or downward dog or your child's pose or vinyasa with me. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or if you're warm, upward dog. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale, push into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take your left leg out. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Lift your heart. Come onto your fingertips. Now come off the fingertips. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Hold here. Retract the shoulders. Shift your right heel down. Bend your left knee over the ankle. Draw that line. Left heel to right foot arch. Now, warrior two. Soft gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Bring your left forearm onto your left thigh. Reach your right hand up and over, cheek to bicep. For demoing purposes, I'm just going to turn around so I can see you. Good. Bring your left hand into this. Hold there. Open those right ribs deeper. For 4, 3, 2. Warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Come into that side angle. Hold there. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Maybe it doesn't come down, and that's cool, right? You don't have to. Right hand comes up to the sky. Bend your right elbow behind your back. Right fingertips maybe link onto the top of your left thigh. Stay here and breathe. Or advanced yogis, try to find your bind. Left arm goes around your left thigh. Root into your left foot. Hop the right foot forward. Lift your left heel. Find your focus again. Find your drishti. Inhale. Exhale. Birds of paradise. Maybe come up. Maybe extend your left leg. 3 deep breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release your left foot down. Step your right foot back. Left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, wheel the hands down. Left hand, right hand. Step your left foot back. Option for your vinyasa or your child's pose. And let's all meet in downward facing dog. Really good, really nice. Awesome set. Let's bring our knees down. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes come towards each other. Hips go down and back. Bring your palms together in prayer. Walk your elbows forward and then take your hands behind your head. Let your heart drape towards the floor and open up through the backs of your arms. Get a really nice deep shoulder stretch here. Shoulder and tricep and pec stretch. Good, reach your arms out. Come into your tabletop. Bring your knees back to center. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine. Let out through the navel, press through your hands and your shins. And again. You've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I love cat-cow. And if you take my gentle class, you know we start off with this. But for these more active classes, I like to save the cat-cows for when we really deserve it. And we are so deserving. We deserve this. Good. One more deep, deep cat and a deep cow. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As you exhale, knees go wide again. Tuck your pelvis. Hips go down and back. And my AirPod fell out of my ear. Hopefully you can still hear me. Done. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Come onto your forearms. Let's take a little break. You can have your hands in prayer or interlace your hands. They say to interlace your hands except for your pinky, straighten the pinky so that you can be balanced. Okay, so you're on that pinky edge all the way to the elbow. and open the elbows as wide as your shoulders. But if they go too wide, you're gonna flop towards the ground. You don't want that to happen, okay? So just as wide as the shoulders. Okay, curl your toes under, scoot your feet back a hair. Keep your hips neutral. Keep your heels right on top of your toes. Don't move the heels, but let your left hip come towards the ground. Come to center, then right hip, left hip, right hip, left and right. And don't move your feet, left and right. Keep on going. Keep on breathing. Oh my goodness, you are doing awesome. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Chin off the chest, shoulders back, soften your knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down, hips come back. Child's pose. Good. Come into your tabletop. Sit into your hero's pose. Undulate through your spine. Pulling your belly button forward, shoulders back, and then hollow out through the belly. Okay, you could do this sitting any way you'd like. You don't have to do it this way on your heels. 3, 2, and 1. Sweet. I've been waiting to sit down with you. You guys are really working me out today. Grab your ball or your pillow or your towel. I do not have my ball, so I got a towel. Beach towel here. If you have your towel, fold your towel once, fold your towel twice, fold your towel a third time. Then take one side of your towel and roll it up really tight, the way you would roll up your yoga mat. And let's take that at the end of our tailbone, tops of our sit bones, to support our lower back. And just like wedge it in there, right? For me, it's not working that well today, but I'm gonna try. Now extend your legs. And this is also where you can grab your light weights, a couple of bottles of water. Right. I'm gonna take a little sip of my drink. You can take a sip of your drink whenever. Okay. And I'm not looking at my phone to text. I'm actually using it for time today. So don't worry, I am with you. Extend your legs. Find a slight incline, leaning back. Reach your hands out in front of you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let your hands come towards your thighs. Open up your arms wide into a T shape. Let your hands come a little up and over your head, and then back in front of your shoulders. We're staying on our incline back. We got 5 arm circles. Don't move your core. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, boom, and okay, bring your hands in front of your shoulders. Come back up. Take your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. Come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Inhale, come up. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Bring your hands in front of your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, hollow out the belly, slightly lean back and hold there. This should be hard for you. Feel your core shake a little bit. And if you don't feel those shakes, you gotta work harder. Okay, take your hands up. You should definitely feel the shakes now. Arms come out and around towards your thighs and back up. Five, 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. And 1. Hands in front of the shoulders. Roll up. Neutral spine, hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Good. My ball keeps on moving. You can wedge your prop back underneath your low back if it came out. Take your hands in front of the shoulders, hollow out the belly, lean halfway back, okay? Now open your arms out into this like wide offering. Turn towards your left. Hello, get tall again. Retract the shoulders. Both hands turn towards the left. Keep your right hip down, and we're gonna pull. Little twist over to the left as you're staying in the lean. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point your toes, extend and lift the left leg. Maybe that right hand touches the left ankle, lower down. 5, 4, your body doesn't move. 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Get taller, reach your hands up higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes down, hands come up to the sky. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Good. Hollow out the belly. Pull your belly in. Come halfway back. Let's restart. Open up the arms into that wide offering. Turn towards your right. Chin off the chest. Push the left hip down. Engage there too. Don't forget about that. Now a little reach. A little reach. Soften your jaw. Soften your eyebrows. Know that you were exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? Think about your motivation. Why did you come here today? To detox your mind, maybe to detox your body. Maybe it was just so you could have wine and chocolate later, right? A lot of times I think about chocolate. Whatever it is, find your motivation. 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Point your toes, lift your right foot, drop it down. 5, 4, don't move your body. 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Point both toes, reach your arms out, find a deeper twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep the arms out. Exhale, fold towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Retract the shoulders. Exhale, fold towards your toes. Beautiful. Okay. Let's release your prop. Take your hands out or your weights out. Inhale. As you exhale, roll halfway back. Find your pause. Take that picture. Cheese. And reach back up. Roll up. Arms come to the sky. And keep on going. This is a nice, strong place to work. And some of you are going to stay here. Don't take your break, okay? Don't take your breaks as I keep on going on. I'm gonna level up. Some of you will stay there. Keep on doing that. Some of you will come back with me, and I'm gonna roll all the way down. Bring your hands down by the side of your body. If you have a shoulder or neck injury, do not look left to right, even if you don't have a neck injury or a shoulder injury. But if you have a major injury, don't do this second variation. Just stay where you are working, halfway down and then back up, okay? If your shoulders and your neck are okay and you feel safe and strong enough to do this, watch me first and then you can do it, and do not look around, okay? All of your weight should be on your shoulders. You're gonna take your legs out about 45 degrees. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up and over, hold. Flex your feet, look towards your thighs, press your arms down. Your thighs only come parallel with your shins. Your thighs and shins only come parallel with the floor. Do not look around. Hollow out the belly and slowly start to roll down without lifting your shoulders, neck, and head. Point your toes at 45 degrees. Take an inhale to prep. Exhale, pull, lift up and over. Flex your feet at the top. Slowly roll down. God, my triceps getting super tight. Point your toes. Inhale, exhale, lift up and over. Do not look around. Flex your feet and roll slowly down. Sweetness. Let's do 3 more of these. Point your toes. Inhale to prep. Exhale, lift up and over. Flex your feet, shins parallel with the floor. Hollow out the belly as you roll slowly down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Flex your feet. Roll down. 1 more. Point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Flex your feet. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, roll down. Let's all meet down. Bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Small circles or rock side to side. If you're doing your circles, switch directions on your circles. Go the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Take your arms out into a T or a cactus. Inhale as your knees come into your chest. As you exhale, let your knees go to the right. Gaze goes towards the left. Option 2, grab your left foot in your right hand and extend your right leg. Good, release the hold. Bring your left knee in, bring your right knee in, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Gaze goes to the right. Option to take your right foot into your left hand and come into that nice twist. I have the wall helping my twist here. That's nice. Maybe next time, maybe on Monday, I'll do more wall series. That would be fun. Remind me, I'll probably forget. Okay, let's bend the knee, bring your knees into your chest. Extend your legs up to the sky. Walk your hands up your trees. Bring your shins towards your head and your head towards your shins. Release your shoulders, neck, and head. Bend your knees. Let your feet go wide. And this is a wide sumo bridge. A Jaeger alignment, we usually always do 2 fist distance apart, the space of your anterior superior iliac spine, your hip bones. But I want you to take your feet wide and come out of that Jaeger alignment. Come into second position, which is more Pilates, and dance. Hands come down. Take an inhale, finding your neutral spine. As you exhale, no looking around. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes, let your hips open up to the sky. It's okay for the knees to open. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Tailbone releases nice at the bottom and melts into the mat. Now, turn your toes in, turn your knees in. It's a medial rotation. If you have a knee injury, you're not going to turn your toes in and knees in. You're going to stay in external rotation. Please learn your body, learn what is right for you. So I'm going to do medial rotation with you. I'm going to explain it slowly. Toes in, knees in. Take an inhale. Tuck your pelvis, roll up. At the top, let's turn your toes out, knees out, and roll down. At the bottom, toes in, knees in, roll up. At the top, toes out, knees out, roll down. Good. Toes in, knees in. At the bottom, roll up. Toes out, knees out. At the top, roll down. Toes in, knees in, roll up. Toes out, knees out, roll down. Let's switch your articulation. Okay, toes out, knees out at the bottom, roll up. Toes in, knees turn at the top, medial rotation, roll down. Toes out, knees out at the bottom, roll up. Toes in, knees in, roll down. Now, if you were a dancer in the 90s or a kid in the 90s, you might remember this as the Tootsie Roll. Keep on going. Toes out, knees out, roll up. Cotton candy, sweet to go. Let me see that Tootsie Roll, roll down. I know, I'm cheesy. Roll up and roll down. 1 more. Toes out, knees out, roll up and stay there. Okay, toes out, knees out. Come halfway down. Stay right there. Take your hands up to the sky. Press through your heels and try to peel your toes back. And little lift. Squeeze through your glutes. And I'm talking like 1/3 of an inch here. Just squeeze. Squeeze. You're not too high off the ground. If you take your hand into one fist and place it underneath your low back, that's how far you are off the ground. It's a small space. Come out of the yoga bridge and work on those hamstrings, okay? And I've been teaching to music for so long, for like 12 years. It's weird not having music, and it just becomes the Rosalyn hour. But I'm pretending I have a beat here. If you have music at home, you can play that music. Hit that pose, boom, and boom. Maybe close your eyes, press deeper into your heels. Pretty soon, your hamstrings should be on fire. We're just gonna wait until that happens, and I'll know because I'm on fire too with you. Not yet, but soon, right? Keep on digging those heels into the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Lift your heels. You might have to scoot them back a hair and keep on going. Squeeze. Squeeze your glutes to lift. And now you should start feeling a little fire in the glutes. Maybe a big fire. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. We're gonna lower 1 inch, lift 1 inch, and then open the knees 1 inch. It's not a big fan, okay? Don't hurt yourself by going bigger. Smaller is more. Don't touch the ground. Lift up 1 inch, open the knees, lower 1 inch. Lift and open, lower. Lift and open, lower. Lift and open, lower. Lift and open. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. It's the squeezing of the glutes that adds that open, okay? Don't think of moving from the knees. Move from your booty. Now I'm adding on that little rotation of my hands, getting back into my arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay lifted. A little pulse, little lift, little lift. You are so close. Don't lose it. This is going to help with the lifting and the firming and creating that beautiful definition between your thighs and your glutes, right? So you have 2 separate pieces, no fast, 2 separate parts. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lift your heels higher. Squeeze your glutes. 4 full body breaths. Every time you exhale, find 1 more inch in your body. 3 more breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let's roll it down. Sweet. Bring your knees over towards the outside of your armpits. Find your happy baby. Reach for your right foot into your right hand, left foot on your left hand. Your bicep and elbow goes onto the inside seam of the leg, and you wrap onto the outside edge of your foot. Spike your heels on top of your knees. Rock a little side to side. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees go wide. And draw your feet towards your heart. Rocks or circles, up to you. Good. Slide your hands to your inner or outer thighs. Take your feet wide into your straddle. Massage through your toes. Ankles and toes and inner arch, outer arch. 29 bones in the foot, over 200,000 nerve endings. Get through all of them. Switch your ankle rotation. Good. Stop your ankle rotation. Take an inhale. Flex your feet. Exhale. Soften your feet. Bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Arms come out into a T or cactus. Exhale. Twist to the right. Option to wrap your left leg around your right or just stack the knees. Unravel your legs. Bring in your knees. Exhale. Twist to the left. Wrap your right leg around your left or just stack. Unravel your legs, bring the soles of your feet together, knees go out. Take your right hand on your heart, left hand on your lower belly. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Feel that life coming into you. Soften your eyebrows, soften your jaw, soften every piece of you. Embrace that change we've created through your mind and your whole body and your whole heart. Release your hands to the side of you. Extend your legs, sliding out your heels. Shavasana is really, really good for us. 3 minutes of mindful meditation is more powerful than 8 hours of sleep, they say. Give yourself this gift. For some of us, this is the hardest pose for us to find. But try to embrace it, whether it's your first time or 100th time or 1000th time. Let's reach our hands behind us. Flex your feet, fan open your toes, stretch through your fingertips. As you exhale, roll over into your right side. Bend your knees. Use your arm to rest your head against. Let your free hand go wherever you'd like it to. Keep your eyes closed. Okay, try keeping your eyes closed as you use your free hand to push you up into a seated position. However you like to sit is perfect. Close your eyes again once you get there, if you had to open them. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, big sweep. Bring your hands back up. Exhale, deeper release. One more. Sweeping up together, soaking all that goodness you created. As you exhale, plug that energy, seal your practice to your heart. Let's take one more cleansing breath together, closing breath. Thank you for letting me practice with you today. Namaste.